Amen. I got something for you. Shalom, bros. Check this out. So, a man of Yah, what is a man of Yah? What are his characteristics? What are the characteristics of him? Because those characteristics are important. They're important for three reasons. They're important to you, that your characteristics are above board, that they are functioning, that they are of the upper echelon of characteristics, right? Because if we are children of God, if we are his chosen people, and we have to be light to the world, if we have to be salt to the world, what does salt do? It preserves, it nourishes, it flavors, right? It keeps things from going rotten. Okay, so if that's the case, we need to be that. How do we be light? What does light do? It shows you, it cuts darkness. It removes darkness from the room. You go into a dark room, it's dark. You flick on the light and darkness flees. So if we're trying to be light, that darkness will flee. So what are some characteristics? I'm going to show you just a few things that I have gone through. And what this is helping me first. It helps me first so that I can then share what he is sharing with me and changing my heart. Because my heart needs a change. I constantly need work on this. Mostly this and a lot of this. Because if he starts here, if we who suffer from lack of knowledge of how to please him, if I get that information, if I get that knowledge in my head, then I have a better chance of changing my heart, because overflow of my heart is what my mouth speaks. If my mouth is speaking negative and mean and nasty and, rah, 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 if I'm biting and not loving, then I have a problem. I have a problem here. I have a problem here. And I need to change that, if that were the case. And my whole life, it's been the case. I grew up not having the Bible, not having the Word inside me. I never had that. I had a little bit of it, and just enough. But it wasn't until I got in my 20s that I really started reading into the Bible. So check this out. Here are just a few. Oh, so I digress. Let me go back. So what do these characteristics do? These characteristics do a few things. One, they change me, okay? Getting the word in me to change me, and I'll show you some verses that'll help you. Once it changes me, who then benefits? Who gets my light of him through me? Who gets the salt of preservation and nourishment? Everyone around me, especially my spouse. Especially my spouse. We're supposed to treat women, our spouse in particular, gently, lovingly, caringly. Sometimes we fail. We're men. That's what we do. We come under pressure and we fail. So how do we overcome that? We repent and we change. We change here to change here, right? So here, check this out. All right. I digressed again. So the third is him, my relationship with him, with the Most High. So if I'm changing myself, getting this knowledge into my head and changing myself, my whole world changes for the better. He blesses me. My spouse then gets blessed. My children get blessed. So check this out. Here are a few that I've gleaned from this. Serving. Who doesn't love to be served? I know I do. And I actually like serving. That's just a part of my love language. And most men are like that. It makes us feel good to nurture in a way that when we serve. We don't nurture like women nurture, with straight love overflowing from their heart, like for their children and stuff. It's easy for them to love. It's not easy for us to love. It's easy for us to respect. It's not easy for women to respect. So we have to overcome these. So serving, honoring. Do you honor your spouse? Do you honor yourself? If you honor yourself, Ephesians 5, if you're honoring yourself, you should be then honoring your spouse. You should be taking care of your spouse like you're taking care of yourself. Making it nice, giving it, providing for them, like making it nice. So let's check this out. Honoring, talking gently. Oh my gosh. What is it? A gentle word turns away wrath. I can't even tell you how many times that works. Talking gently. Being sweet. Isn't Messiah sweet to his bride? He should be. Does he beat her up with his words? No. He corrects her to get her to walk correctly. Because if she's walking incorrectly, she's not walking in conjunction with her master. What is it? I think it's Amos, where it says that how can two walk together without first agreeing, without first meeting on what they're going to go, which direction they're going to go. So we have to go through that direction. Washing your spouse in the word. I can't even stress, and not just your spouse, but your children also. I can't even stress the importance of that. Yeah, they might make fun of you. People might make fun of you. So what? Man up, right? Man up. That's what we got to do. We just got to, we work hard jobs. We provide for our family. Who cares what anybody else thinks? Who cares? It matters what he thinks. And if you're doing the right thing, if you're washing them in word, Ephesians 5, washing her in the word. We need to wash her in the word. Okay. Praying with them and for them. That is critical. Mission critical. Praise her and give to her. What are you going to give her? Whatever you can. Your heart, your actions, feeding her love language, acts of service, acts of kindness, whatever it is. So, I have a few things, and I'm going to show you. Okay, you definitely need to, and this is just something that I whipped up. You definitely need to screenshot that, okay? All these verses. Because it's going to show you the characteristics. Here's characteristics right here. Here's conduct and leadership right here. Here is encouraging faithfulness right here. 1 Kings 1:12, definitely get after it. If you are operating in a role, if you're operating in a role of power of Yah, role and power of Yah, then you will have the ability to wield Yah's power. How are you wielding Yah's power? This is Yah's power right here. Right here. You got to do these. If you do these, just try these out. And it will go well with you. Okay. If you are operating in his full potential, then those around you will notice and know that you truly do have Yah's word of your, what did I say? Yah's word in your mouth. Okay? Sorry for my terrible writing. When I get excited, I write fast. I talk fast and I write fast. And I do make a lot of mistakes. But check this out. You, like me, can overcome those mistakes. How can we overcome these mistakes? By doing these. Look those verses up and do them. Try them out. Please, read Ephesians 5 on what an Ephesians 5 man does. Messiah. If we're supposed to be Messiah, it goes the Father, the Son. It goes, so God, Yeshua, Jesus. And then it goes the husband, the wife, the children. It doesn't go the wife, the husband, the children, or the wife, the children, the husband. It's the husband who should be doing all these things for his bride. And what it's going to do is it's going to cultivate her, because that's what we need to do. As we're cultivating ourselves, we're cultivating her. We're treating her tenderly, like a tender plant that's delicate at first, which will then grow up to be an amazing plant. But we first have to cultivate it. We have to nourish it. We have to care for it. We got to make sure no hard water gets on it and everything. So go out, read these verses, go out and cultivate your spouse. Trust me, you'll benefit from it. You got nothing to lose. Later.